cracking, YouTube? Welcome back to Myers Two-Stroke RC Garage. And today, guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over last run's damage, because that flip at the very beginning of the video, it did do quite a bit of damage to the, it did do quite a bit of damage to it. So I wanted to touch on a few other things. So let me get you guys a little bit closer to the bench and everything, and we'll get started from there. All right, guys, I got you guys closer to the bench, and I'm gonna put up a card for last run. You know, where I did the flip. There's a card you can click on to watch the video. Put it up in the upper right hand corner. So anyways, first off, the damage going, not really damage, but this bolt backed out again. Actually, I lost it, and I had another one. I got this other one getting ready to be put in. I just got to put some Loctite on it and put it down in there, but I'm going to wait till I get ready to run it. I've done post-run inspection, and when I tighten everything, I'm going to do a pre-run inspection. So I'm going to tighten. I've learned with this 71, you have to tighten every fastener before every run, so because it rattles everything loose. And then I lost this bolt here. I lost both of those. And then another thing I wanted to kind of comment on is, I don't know if this is just the way they're going to be, or they're going to be set up, or because I did have just a little bit of preload on the shocks, and when I got done running it, they were both back completely off. So yeah, that kind of, you know, not really an issue or anything. It just kind of struck me that the preload doesn't stay where it is, but I just kind of want to mention that. Okay, guys, so I just got this cage setting up there, and if you notice in the last video when I was running it, I did not have the cab piece on, or the hood, or whatever you want to call it. And the reason is because the last time I drove it, it flipped it, and it did this exact same thing right here. It busted the cage and all that stuff. So yeah, I got a new cage coming, and not only that, but it busted my rear bumper mount. So it's not a bumper mount. I can't remember what it is, but it holds the rear half of the cage and everything. So I got a new cage coming, and I kind of wanted to touch on that. I'm getting the I'll just leave a link to it in the description. You guys can check it out if you want to see what kind of cage I'm going to be running. So link in the description for the cage. Okay, then I kind of wanted to flip over to the 35, and I wanted to talk about where it is and what's going on with it. And what's really going on with it is I've been concentrating all my energy and been focusing all my time on the 71, trying to get it right and get it ripping dependable, you know, like the 40 used to. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I really haven't been messing with the Taylor 35. I did put that outerwear on there, and I put the air filter on there, and I oiled the air filter, which is no big deal. But that's really about the only thing I've done to it. Besides, I've actually robbed a couple parts off of it. I stole the cage and busted it, so I got to come up with a new cage for this one too. So if anybody's wondering, this is my homemade deal to make them cages work. It's made out of steel too. So and then another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be wiring this Triton remote kill switch. I'm going to be wiring that into the 35 here soon. And then the reason it's missing the pipe is because I was using it on the Meyer boarded 32, and so I just had to put it back on. It's right up there. It's all oiled up and cleaned up, so I just got to put it back on and stuff like that. So this machine's still perfectly capable of running. I just got to put it back together. But like I said, I'm focusing, you know, most of my time and efforts on this to try to get it worked out, figure out the right setup for where it needs to be. I think I figured out the tire setup, and what I've come to the conclusion is this springtime ground around here in Iowa, I don't know, there's a lot of grip out there. I don't know how to explain it. The ground's soft, and those spikes, there's a lot of grip. That's all I'm trying to say. So it'll be better. These spikes will be better in the summertime. I'm talking like maybe towards the end of July, where the ground's pretty dry and there's not a lot of grip out there. That's where these spikes are really going to shine. So that being said, what we'll be running is for now, why there's so much grip in the ground's so soft until it dries up or whatever, we're going to be running those. And I'm going to try to get my hands on a pair of 195s or whatever. So it would be really nice to have a pair of those. All right, guys, another thing I wanted to touch on is I just wanted to shout out my new subs. I've gotten quite a few new subs here lately, and I just wanted to give them a shout out and thanks for supporting the channel and thanks for watching and all that stuff. I really appreciate all the support and all the thumbs ups and all the comments you guys leave, on the videos and stuff. I try to get to every one of them. Some of them, I don't know, some of them slip through and I don't get them till like days later, and but whatever, I'll get to them as soon as I can whenever I see them. And I always like to take a look at what everybody has to say and all that stuff. And I also wanted to just pretty much thank everybody. When I got the 71, there's a few people, I can't remember all their names because with my brain injury, but there's a few people that helped me out getting the setup. So I just wanted to thank everybody for all the advice and comments and everything, helping me get this 71 figured out. And eventually what's going to happen is I will be upgrading that carburetor to the 28 millimeter carburetor. But right now I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this, getting it going with the WJ71. It's got so much power and so much torque. It's just unbelievable, guys. I always say that. And I know the videos don't do it justice, but when you see that thing run in person and you can hear it, the way it sounds and everything, it's unbelievable. I wanted to tell everybody I feel like it's got 3 times the power that my 40 GT has or had. So I just kind of put that in perspective, 3 times the power of the 40 GT. And I really stand by that. I've driven this a few times now, and this thing is just an animal is what it is. So, and all that. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I just wanted to kind of touch on the new cage coming and, the after run, damage or whatever you want to call it and all that stuff. So yeah, if everybody liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And, you guys know what to do. I don't have to repeat that crap every time. It gets monotonous anyways. So you guys know what to do. We will see you in the next one.